So good morning. Today is Friday, June 23rd. It's the day before Saint Jean-Baptiste. Actually, we are on our way to Montreal. We're going there for two reasons. The main one was the triathlon tomorrow morning downtown. It's part of the World Triathlon Series with all the elite. It's going to be a sprint. And the second reason is actually to see Tom. We're going to have dinner with him. Hopefully Patrick is there too, and then we're going to see Sophia. We haven't seen them since the pandemic, so it's been a long time. It's been way too long, and really look forward to this trip. We'll see how much blogging we do along the way, but hopefully we're going to have some fun and get there safely and come back safely. That's the number one priority. So what's your impression, honey, as you're driving? Just look straight, as you're driving.
I think it's going to be really fun. It's also going to be a busy weekend in Toronto, so it's kind of nice that we'll be able to escape some of that busyness.
That's true, because it's the Gay Pride weekend, so we're going to come back Saturday night. The Gay Pride is going to be on Sunday. Our neighborhood is already, as you saw in the footage previously, they're already starting to put the barricades along Park, which is where the staging of the Gay Pride will be. It's going to be busy. So now there's a lot of traffic going the other way around. People are going to work, going downtown, but we are leaving town, so should be good. So in this configuration, it looks like we are James Corwin, and we're going to do a karaoke video. Your turn.
Where's the musica?
The musica is going to come, so we'll put some good dance music, and we're going to sing. Woo!
Woo!
Give everything you got. Shine, you know it's in your heart. Chase your dreams, don't give up yourself. So shine, you shine like the star you are. You shine.
So we just crossed the Quebec border. The roads are not as good as in Ontario, but now Shayla can breathe the air from home. So how do you feel being back in your province of development?
It smells wonderful.
It smells wonderful. All right, so we have 1 hour to go until we get downtown. So we'll see you downtown Montreal. So we just arrived, and we have a little bite to eat because it's 1:30, and we just had a light breakfast. And there is what's this place called?
Java you.
Javayu. Yeah. So we're having Javayu, a nice sandwich, a little piece of cake, and then we'll try to get the bicycles. There's a station right in front of us, so we'll have to see how that works. That should be fun. We have a helmet ready to go. Okay, so we're downtown Montreal. I think it's the first time we've been here in a long time. So, honey, what do you think?
I think it's been 5 years.
5 years, you think?
I think so.
What was the occasion last time, you think?
I think it was the Canadian Cardiovascular Society when it was in Montreal. Or maybe at the earliest 2019, but I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we'll have to see. But yeah, it's nice to be in Montreal, eh?
It's super nice. Now we're heading out to Victoria Square. Do you want to show them Victoria Square? It's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah.
Okay. À bientôt.
Now we're arriving downtown. There's a very nice church here. I'm going to ask my guide, what is the name of this church, honey?
I don't recall.
Oh, silence. She doesn't remember. Anyways, it's no big deal. It's a beautiful church. That's what matters.
One of my favorite places in the world, the McGill bookstore.
Yeah, that's nice.
Can't wait to go in.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's right by, I guess, McGill is right there. What's the name of that street? University. Le magasin sera fermé le vendredi 23. Fortunately, the store is closed today. Shayla is very disappointed. She looked so forward to coming here, and it's the only day beside Christmas of the year that the store is closed.
Aww.
So what happened here? I didn't hear.
So these are the Miglot gates, and this is where Charmin and I would wait for Daddy to pick us up. And when it was really cold, we would wait inside of that place where you see the double doors. That was the entrance to the chemistry building. Careful. That was the entrance to the chemistry building.
Also because Charmin took chemistry, yeah?
Charmin did chemistry, yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you go through these gates here and you go through the doors, that enters the underground tunnels, and then you can go through all the campus so that you don't have to freeze in the winter.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at all the benches. It's beautiful.
So now we're on the quay along the St. Lawrence River, the Great Quay of Montreal. It's very nice. We rented some bikes, like in Toronto, like the bike share. It's exactly the same thing. $1.25 to get the bike, and then 15 cents a minute. Is really fun. We can't go too fast. I look like a bit of a dork with my TT helmet, but that's okay. The principle is to keep the head safe. And it's really nice. Lots of people are just dawdling around. Yeah, tomorrow is the big holiday in Quebec, so you can see the fleur de lis on the big wheel. So it's a lot of fun, and we're gonna keep exploring the waterfront. They're setting up for the race for tomorrow. There's some elite athletes who are training. We could see them riding around, but obviously safely. So we're exploring the old Montreal now, Pointe-à-Calière. How did you find this place, Henny?
It's charming. Really vibrant. I think this is where everybody is. How about you?
Yeah, and that's actually that's where the race will be tomorrow. I think we'll be biking along this or running along this road. Probably both biking and running actually. So yeah, it's be very interesting. And right now we're on the way to pick up the kids for tomorrow, stickers or instruction, and try to find out what the water temperature is, if it's going to be wetsuit legal or not. I'm prepared for either or, so it doesn't matter. Just need to know what it is. That's what matters. So the chief resident just texted Shaida asking to talk. It's not really a good time. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday and she's on vacation, so she's going to try to postpone that until Monday. So we're at the start, it's delayed 15 minutes, c'est en retard 15 minutes.
Before the carpet, we'll start the men, and then as soon as the men start, the women can move into the carpet area.
It's in the water start, fait que c'est un départ dans l'eau.
Voilà le champion.
Hi everybody.
Hi. Well, here's the champion.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Okay.
fun. It was a lot of fun. It was, you know, we got very lucky with the weather because the start got delayed for about 10 minutes, and it was started to rain. I was like, oh, okay, great. We're waiting for the rain, but then it actually held up. So the swim was full gas, like, you know, from the gun, just go all out, all out, all out. There was 4 buoys, so it was straight, and then we turned. I thought I was swimming okay. I haven't seen the results yet, but there was a lot of people ahead of me. Transition was very long. It was very even because it's underground, so everybody had to do the same distance. We had to do a loop inside, so it was great. Got on the bike, and then so I could see that it was a bit wet, but you know, it looked fairly dry. First corner, the girl in front of me, she wiped out completely. I'm like, okay, it's a good reminder that I gotta be careful. That was the only wipeout I saw, but it was probably the best that it was at the first corner, so it made me kind of go easy in the curve. What happened is that since it's 5 laps, the first lap, you know, kind of take it easy just to understand how everything is. And after that, it was full gas all the time, and then I could take the corner better because I knew the trajectory. They were not very, there was one that was more like a 90-degree sharp turn, so we had to be careful and slow down. The other ones had to slow down a bit, but not as much. So, and then there was like a couple of 180s, so that was good. Passed a lot of people. There's a few people who passed me, but they were on triathlon bikes. I wonder if I did the right choice by taking this bike, but I think it was the right thing because of the course and how wet actually would have been. But really good. It's really tough to bike full out for 30 plus minutes. Like your heart rate is very high. And then I got off the bike. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. It was fantastic to see Shayda on the course. And I got off the bike. I thought my legs were a bit tired, but first K 406, so I'm like, okay, actually it's not too bad. And then I slowed down a bit, 410, 413, but then I was able to, in the second half, to go a bit faster, 4:08, and I think I finished the last K in 4 minutes, so that was really good. And there was one guy that I knew from the Toronto, which I think is in my age group, and I saw him at the swim star. I'm like, oh, this guy I think beat me most of the time. He's a really good swimmer, and I passed him with 1 K to go, so I was quite happy because I think he's my age group. So I'll have to see the results, but all in all, a lot of fun. One piece, that's what matters. Very hot, very humid, but sprint is fun. It's full gas, all out for like an hour 10, and it's a lot of fun. So all good. So we just checked the results, and actually I'm in second in my age group of the 50-54. So quite happy. It's a good surprise for the issues I have with the ankle. So it's a great finish to this wonderful morning. So the podium for age grouper ceremony is cancelled. So instead of a medal, we got a nice cappuccino and some free coffee, which is probably better than a good medal. But it's all good now. We're gonna pack that and enjoy that at home.